our place of pride can also be our place of insecurity. What do real men do when they mess up, right? I think we kind of have to like back up and think about what being a man means, right? And I think all of us kind of have in our mind, whether it be a grandfather, an uncle, a father, family friend, real men live by certain principles, right? And so,
try to at least.
Right. We try to at least.
It's us men, y'all know how we are. We want to put on that face or that facade as though we don't make any mistakes. Even though we admit that we make mistakes, we don't want to have them. We don't want to make them. And sometimes, it's, when other people see our mess ups, it's, that brings a whole nother element into the, revision part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we admit it?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. It depends on the mess up. What I admit.
That's what you admit. What you willing to admit to.
Right. It depends.
It's the degree of the
mess up, and it depends on who it affects.
As men, how good of a team player are we? Because when we are in the family, we are part of a team. Okay.
Yes.
And to tell you the truth, you're supposed to be the head of that team.
Mm-hmm.
So as head of that team, how are you at getting the best out of your players? Head coaches, what they have to do, they have to put their players in the best position to be successful. And when we are looking at us as being the head of our homes and, things of that nature, we have to do whatever it is that we need to do to bring out the best in the people that we are living with. These, my spouse and my children and, and who else, God has, directed under your care.
I think any man worth their salt is going to investigate, how do I get better at understanding you?
Wow.
Right? Our place of pride can also be our place of insecurity.
First of all, we have to realize the enemy wants us to stay stuck in that place of pride, to either where we don't realize there's an issue or we don't take full accountability of there being an issue, because on either path, we're not going to try to fix the issue, right? We're not going to try to make it right. And so what I've been trying to do in recent years is take accountability.
When you talk about accountability, and that's the reason I ask, Melvin, you say we admit the mess up, but we don't always admit it, man. That's the hardest part for some. Taking ownership, taking accountability. I always make the reference of, people can sometimes have vampire-like reflections in a mirror. You look in a mirror and a vampire don't see himself. Vampires see everything that's going on behind him. He can see what this person's doing. He can see this person's flaws. He can see everything that's going on in that reflection, except for himself.
We living in this technological age. My kids had dates and stuff on just different promises that I may have made, years ago. Or, well, Dad, you said we was going to do such and such. You said we was going to do such and such. What's up with that? And so all I could do was just, you know what? You're absolutely right. Make the adjustment and keep my word going forward.
Some men in that situation would have saw disrespect. Really, that was respect and honor.
It really was.
Because she
Talk
says,
about it.
Dad, you've trained us a certain way and you live by this. And what she's really saying is, I'm not used to seeing you not live what you normally live. And because you have set the standard, we have to adhere to your standard. Wow. So really it was some respect, of her giving you back your respect.